Hello, I'm Sridhar. In this video, I'm going to explain about the topic of acids and bases. And let us first of all, I would like to explain about the concept of properties of general acids and bases. Okay, in this period, we would able to know about the what is the acid, what is the classification of acids, properties of bases, and classification of bases. Okay, we have learned about these topics of what is an acid and its classifications. And next one is what is a base and its classifications. Okay, let us see here. These are all the grapes. Okay, these are all the grapes. And now let us see here. It is a tamarind. It is a tamarind. And see here, it is a lemons. And next one is here we see how you identify these items in the pictures. Okay, what are the tasted them? Have you tasted them? One is sour. Most of them are the store in taste. Okay, what is the reason for the sourness? Because it is an acid. Okay, here we have to see the examples of grapes, tamarind, lemons. Okay, have you identified these items in the pictures? Have you tasted them? Yes, it is having sour taste. Okay, what is the reason for the taste of sourness? Because of these are the acids. Okay, now let us see the properties of acids. Properties of acids. Generally, the acids are having sour in taste. Okay, these acid substances converts the blue litmus into the red litmus. Blue litmus into the red litmus. Okay, these acid substances are acting as electrolytes, means in the solution state these conducts the electricity. Okay, these acid substances reactive with the active metals. It liberates the hydrogen gas. Example: 2HCl plus magnesium gives rise to MgCl2 plus H2. Okay. Okay, when next one is these acid substances are reacts with the carbonate and bicarbonates, and it liberates the carbon dioxide gas. Carbon dioxide, yes, that is Na2CO3 plus HCl gives rise to 2NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Okay, here the acid substances are having soaring taste. Okay, this converts the blue litmus into the red litmus. Okay, these are acting as good conductors in aqueous solutions. These react with the active metals to liberate the hydrogen gas. Example, HCl plus 2HCl plus magnesium gives test to MgCl2 plus H2. Okay, when the acids reacts with the carbonates and bicarbonates, when these acids are react with the carbonates and bicarbonates, it liberates the carbon dioxide gas. Example, Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus HCl hydrochloric acid gives rise to 2NaCl plus H2O plus CO2. Now let us see the classification of acids. Depending on their sources, these are different types. Number one, organic acids. Okay, acids which are obtained usually from the plants are called as organic acids. They contain carbon mainly. Example for this is acetic acid, acetic acid, CH3COOH, oxalic acid, COOH taken twice. Okay, they are weak acids. They do not ionize completely. Okay, here the depending on the sources, first classification is organic acids. Okay, these are usually getting from the plants. Okay, these contains oxalic acid. This mainly contains the carbon components. Example for this is organic acids like oxalic acid, acetic acid, etc. Okay, generally these are the weak acids. They do not ionize completely. Okay, next classification is inorganic acids, also called as mineral acids. Mineral acid. The acids which are obtained usually from minerals, then those are called as mineral acids. That is hydrochloric acid, sulfuric acid, nitric acid, phosphoric acid. Okay, these are strong acids which ionize completely in solution state. Here we have learned about the inorganic acids, that is the acids which are obtained from the minerals. Okay, those are the mineral acids. Example for this is hydrochloric acid HCl, H2SO4, sulfuric acid HNO3, nitric acid H3PO4, phosphoric acid. Okay, generally these acids are very strong and this can ionize completely in the solution. Now let us see the strong acids. Vigorously ionize in solution, they producing a high concentration of hydronium ions or H plus ions. Okay, the acids which ionize completely and produce a large number of H plus ions is called as strong acids, and these are also having these producing H plus ions are H plus ions are unstable. Again it will be combined with the water molecule and it forms the hydronium ion H3O plus. Okay, examples for the strong acids are hydrochloric acid HCl, sulfuric acid H2SO4, nitric acid HNO3. Now let us see the weak acids. The acids which ionize partially in aqueous solution and having the less number of ions in the solution state are called as weak acids. Example for these weak acids are oxalic acid, COOH taken twice, acetic acid, CH3COOH. Okay, here we discuss about the classifications of acids. First one is organic acids. Okay, the organic acids is nothing but which are obtained from the plants. Okay, those can be extracted from the plants and those contains mainly carbon as the component or element. Okay, those are the oxalic acids, acetic acid, etc. And next one is we have discussed about the mineral acids. The acids which are coming from minerals are called as mineral acids. Examples are hydrochloric acid, H2SO4, HNO3, etc. And also we have discussed about the strong acids and weak acids. Strong acids are nothing but the acids which ionize completely and giving the large number of ions such as H plus ions are called as weak acids. Okay, next one is examples are HCl, HNO3, H2SO4, etc. And weak acids definition is the acids which ionize partially and having the less number of H plus ions is called as weak acids. Okay, examples for this is oxalic acid, acetic acid. And next one is oxyacids, which contains oxygen only with the hydrogen and some other elements are called as oxyacids. Examples for this is H2SO4. Here is oxygen is there and hydrogen is there, and it is oxyic acids. HNO3 nitric acid is also an oxy acid. H3PO4 phosphoric acid is also a oxy acid. Next acetic acid also a one of the oxy acid. Next one is hydracids. Hydracids, which contains the hydrogen and a non-metallic element but not oxygen. Okay, those are called as hydracids. Examples are HCl, hydrogen bromide, HBr. Means here chlorine is there, bromine is there, and these non-metallic elements are combined with hydrogen, and these are called as hydracids. Hydrogen ion also one of the examples. And next one is depending on their basicity, these acids are different types. Number one, monobasic acid. Monobasic acids. Okay, acids which on ionization in water produce one hydronium ion per molecule. One hydronium ion per molecule. That is HCl, HBr, HNO3. HCl, HBr, HNO3. Hydrochloric acid, hydrogen bromide, nitric acid. And these are having only one H plus ion. On ionization it producing only one H plus ion. Then these are the monobasic acids. Now let us see the dibasic acids. The acids which on ionization in water produce two hydronium ions per molecule. Then that is called as dibasic acid. Simply on ionization it produce two numbers of H plus ions. Those are called as dibasic acids. Examples are H2SO4, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, sulfurous acid, oxalic acid, carbonic acid. Okay, examples for the dibasic acids are H2SO4, sulfuric acid, H2SO3, sulfurous acid, H2C2O4, oxalic acid, H2CO3, carbonic acid. These are all having the two hydrogen atoms in their chemical formula. On ionization it produces two numbers of H plus ions. Let us see tribasic acids. The acids which on ionization in water produce three hydronium ions per molecule of an acid. Then those are called as tribasic acids. Examples are phosphoric acid, H3PO4, H3PO4, phosphoric acid, and next one is H3PO3, phosphorus acid. Okay, these are having uh, three H plus ions in their chemical formula. On ionization it produces three numbers of H plus ions. Okay, then these are all the phosphorus acid and phosphoric acid are the tribasic acids. Now let us see the properties of bases. Okay, generally these bases are having the bitter to taste, and these can turn the red litmus into blue litmus. These are also showing the conductivity in aqueous solution. Okay, these are having the soapy to touch. Okay, then base properties disappear when react with the acids. Okay, when these base properties are disappear when it reacts with the acids. Okay, example for this bases are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, aluminum hydroxide. These are all the examples for the bases. Now let's see the strong bases. Classification of bases. On complete ionization, it produces high concentrations of OH minus ions. Example: sodium hydroxide NaOH, barium hydroxide BaOH taken twice. Means here on ionization it produces hydroxyl ions. Now let us see the weak bases. Okay, these bases which are ionization partially, and it produces the less number of hydroxyl ions in the water are called as weak bases. Examples for these weak bases are ammonium hydroxide NH4OH, and next one is calcium hydroxide CaOH taken twice. Okay, let us see here. Generally, this ammonium hydroxide could not be dissociated into ions like ammonium plus and OH minus ion. Okay, in a less capacity is having this ammonium hydroxide and calcium hydroxide, and it produces and its ions, that is ammonium plus and hydroxide ions. So next one is calcium hydroxide and ionization Ca plus 2 plus 2OH minus. Okay, these are all ionized partially, and it produces less number of ions. That is less number of OH minus ions. And next one is, let us see these types of bases. Monoacidic base means this can be dissociated into an aqueous solution, and it produces one number of OH minus ions per molecule. Then it is the monoacidic base. That is example is sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. These are all having the OH minus ions, one OH minus ions. On ionization, it produces one number of OH minus ion. Then it is a monoacidic base. And next one is diacidic base. Means on ionization, it should produce two numbers of OH minus ions in a molecule. Then it is called as diacidic base. Diacidic base. That is calcium hydroxide CaOH taken twice, copper hydroxide CuOH taken twice, magnesium hydroxide MgOH taken twice. Let us see one here. CaOH taken twice, equilibrium Ca plus 2 plus 2OH minus ions. Okay, here it produces two numbers of OH minus ion. Then it is a diacidic base. Diacidic base. Next one is triacidic base. So it is also same. So these are also dissociate into in aqueous solutions, and it produces three numbers of OH minus ions per molecules. Then it is called as triacidic base. Examples for this is AlOH taken thrice, FeOH taken thrice, aluminium trihydroxide, iron ferric hydroxide, FeOH taken twice. And next one is AlOH taken thrice gives rise to Al plus 3 plus 3OH minus, means here on ionization aluminium hydroxide 3 numbers of OH minus ions, then it is called as triacidic base. Triacidic base. Okay, in this video we have learned about the what is the base and its properties and its classification. Just now we discussed about the properties of bases. Generally these are having the better to taste. These can be turns the red litmus into blue litmus. This shows the conductivity property. Okay, these are having the soapy to touch nature. Okay, base properties are reacts disappear when reacts with acid. Example we discussed sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, aluminium hydroxide. And also we discuss about the strength of the bases, that is here depends on the capability to producing the hydroxyl ions. These are two types, that is strong bases, weak bases. A strong base is definition as on complete ionization in aqueous solution it produces high number of hydroxyl ions, then those molecules are called as strong bases. Examples for it is sodium hydroxide, barium hydroxide, etc. Example, sodium hydroxide on ionization it produces Na plus plus OH minus ion. Barium hydroxide on ionization produces Ba plus 2 plus 2OH minus ions. Okay, weak bases is nothing but the bases which ionize partially at moderate concentrations and having the less number of OH minus ions, then those are called as weak bases. That is ammonium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide. Here the ammonium hydroxide ionization it produces ammonium plus OH minus. And also we have discussed about the monoacidic base, diacidic base, triacidic base. That is monoacidic base means nothing but on ionization it produces one number of OH minus ion in the molecule, then it is called as monoacidic base. Okay, that is sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, ammonium hydroxide. These are all the monoacidic bases. On ionization these can be produced as one OH minus ions. And next one is diacidic base. Okay, these are also dissociate into um, ions, dissociate into ions, and it produces two numbers of OH minus ions. Then it is called as diacidic base. Examples for this is calcium hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide, copper hydroxide. And next one is triacidic base, and these can be dissociated into in aqueous solutions, and it produces three numbers of OH minus ions. Then these are the triacidic bases. Okay, example for that is aluminium hydroxide, AlOH taken thrice, ferric hydroxide, FeOH taken thrice. Okay, in this just now we discussed about the what is an acid, classification of acids, and its strength of the acids, different examples, and also we have learned about the properties of about bases, classification of bases, strong acids and weak bases, strong bases and weak bases. Okay, now let us see some quiz questions on this. Example of monoacidic base, monobasic acid, NaOH, H2O, NaCl, HCl. In this, the right answer is HCl because it is it produces one H plus ions in aqueous solution. Then it is a monobasic acid. Next one is example of acid, sodium hydroxide, H2O, sodium chloride, H2SO4. Here the acid is H2SO4 hydro H2 sulfuric acid. And next one is example of weak acid, sodium hydroxide, water molecule, CH3COOH, acetic acid, HCl. Okay, among these three, the right answer is acetic acid because it is having less capability to giving the H plus ions in aqueous solution. Next one is example of weak base, NaOH, H2O, magnesium hydroxide, HCl. Here among these four, magnesium hydroxide is the right answer because it produces less number of OH minus ions in the aqueous solution. Next one is example of diacidic base. Number 1, NaOH, H2O, CH3COOH, CaOH taken twice. That is, the right answer is calcium hydroxide. It produces 2 OH minus ions in aqueous solution. Then it is calcium hydroxide is the right answer. It is a diacidic base. Next one is example for strong base. Example for strong base. Sodium hydroxide, H2O, CH3COOH, magnesium hydroxide. In this, the strong base is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. Among these topics, the frequently asked questions are: write the importance of or properties of acids. Explain about the mono, di, tri basic acids with examples. Explain the strong acid and weak base. Explain the strong base and weak acid or weak base. And also we discuss this in this video. Explain the properties of the bases. What are the strong bases? What is the weak bases? Explain the mono, di, tri acid bases with examples. Okay, in this class we have learnt about the in this video we learnt about the what is the acids, what are the bases, what are its properties, what are the classification of acids, what are the classification of bases. Okay, what are the acids, what are the bases, what are the classification of acids, what are the classification of bases, and its suitable examples. Okay, once again I'm repeating these topic on the which questions are: number 1, example of mono acid basic acid. Mono basic acid is nothing but the base substances, the acid substances which produces 1 H plus ions in aqueous solution is called as monobasic acid. Okay, example for this is, which are the suitable examples for the monobasic acid is NaOH, H2O, NaCl, HCl. Okay, among the four, in this HCl is the right answer because of ionization it produces 1 H plus ions in aqueous solution, so it is a monobasic acid. And now let us see second example of acid. Second question is example of acid: A. Sodium hydroxide, B. H2O, C. NaCl, D. H2SO. NaOH. NaOH is a base. H2O is acting as both acid and base. It is a neutral component. Sodium chloride is the salt. Here H2SO4 is the acid, sulfuric acid. The right answer is H2SO4. Now let us see the third question. Example of weak acid. Number 1, sodium hydroxide, water molecule, C. acetic acid, HCl. Among four, first one is base. Okay, it is a not suitable answer. Sodium hydroxide is a base. And next one is H2O. It acts as amphoteric nature. Acts as amphoteric nature. It is also not suitable the answer. And D is a HCl. It is a strong acid and it gives completely H plus ions. So it is a strong acid but not weak acid. But here the right answer is acetic acid. This can be ionized partially and it gives the H plus ions. So right answer is acetic acid. Next question is example of weak base: sodium hydroxide, H2O, magnesium hydroxide, HCl. Here the sodium hydroxide is a strong base. H2O is acting as amphoteric nature. Magnesium hydroxide is the weak base. HCl is strong acid. Here the right answer is magnesium hydroxide. And next one is example for diacetic base. Diacetic base means nothing but a base substance which produces two numbers of OH minus ions. Then it is called as diacetic base. That is NaOH. Example A, NaOH. It is a sodium hydroxide. It is a base, but it produces only one OH minus ions. H2O is acting as both amphoteric nature, acidic and basic nature. But here it produces only one OH minus ion. And next one is acetic acid, CH3COH. It is a weak acid. But the right answer is CaOH taken twice. It is a weak, it is a weak base, as well as it produces two numbers of OH minus ion. Then it is a diacidic base. And next question is example for strong acid: A, sodium hydroxide, B, water molecule, C, acetic acid, D, magnesium hydroxide. Among these four, the right answer is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide. H2O is a amphoteric nature having. CH3CO is a weak base. Magnesium hydroxide is, sorry, CH3CO is a weak acid. Magnesium hydroxide is weak base. But here the right answer is A, is a strong base. Okay, in this topic, most probably asked questions are: write the properties of acids, write the properties of bases, and explain about the mono, di, tribasic acids with examples. And also, sometimes they may ask as a question: explain the strong acids and strong bases, explain the strong base and weak acids, and also asks about the what is a strong base, what is a weak base, and also explain about the mono, di, triacidic bases with examples. And also thank you.